Welcome back. Breaking the stigma behind a type of dog. Today, the Humane Society of West Michigan held a seminar hoping to educate people about pit bulls.
Our Matt Whitcoast is learning more about the steps they're taking.
The local shelter held a small class today with kids. For an hour, they held a discussion on pit bulls. It comes as a package of bills in the State House is looking to put an end to breed restrictions in Michigan. Shelters are often full of pets looking for their forever homes.
Walk through the shelter, we can't really just judge every dog and say everything is this or that.
Often, many think the dogs they're seeing are pit bulls.
It looks like there's a lot of pit bulls in there. There probably isn't a lot of pit bulls in there.
The term isn't an official breed, but is more of an umbrella term to describe several types of bully dogs, like American Staffordshire Terriers, American Bull Terriers, and Bulldogs, as well as American Pit Bull Terriers.
Most of them we label as mixed until we can do, breed-specific DNA testing on them. But when you walk through the shelter, we can't really just judge every dog and say everything is this or that.
And with October marking National Pit Bull Awareness Month, the Humane Society of West Michigan is looking to further to teach kids about dogs in its first ever pit bull education class.
Pit bulls get a bad break, basically. So I want them to know that some of the myths that they hear, like we handled like the lockjaw and some of those things, some of the myths that they hear just aren't true. They're just out there and they're not true.
Nobody should be necessarily afraid of pit bulls because any dog could be aggressive, and any dog could be sweet.
As the Humane Society works on education, there is a package of bills that have been introduced in the Michigan House looking to prohibit counties, townships, cities, and villages from enacting or enforcing rules that regulate a dog based on breed. Over the past few years, dozens of cities in Michigan have banned or restricted pit bulls specifically. Tyrion, one of the shelter's ambassadors, is looking to help shift the stigma.
He just seemed like so happy because he was just trotting around everywhere, and like he kept going up to people and just giving them hugs, and it was really cute.
And while cute, Amy Hetty, the education coordinator at the Humane Society, says you should treat every dog as an individual. One of the biggest lessons driven home during Thursday's class: when meeting a new dog, always ask the owner's permission to interact with them.
May I pet your dog lesson to them? It's always the very first thing you should do if you see a dog with an owner is ask if you can pet it before you approach it. We want them to go about, when they meet pit bulls, we don't want them to be scared. We don't want kids to have a fear of a certain kind of breed, any breed really.
This was their first class on pit bull education. The Humane Society hopes to do another one in the future. Next month, they're planning a class on teaching people on how to better cope with the loss of a pet. We have more information on this article on Fox17online.com. In studio, I'm Matt Whitcoast, Fox 17 News.